It's time now for the Beer Channel Morning News on this Thursday morning, September 17th, 2015. Good morning to you all. This lovely Thursday morning here, September 17th, 2015. Here are your news at I 0 touch at 9 a.m. Here is Santiago, where strong aftershock rippled throughout Chile on Thursday after a magnitude 8.3 earthquake that killed at least 8 people and slammed powerful waves into coastal towns, forcing more than 1 million people from their homes. Presidential guard officers in Burkina Faso have seized Puebla, and the coup was shooting reported in the capital. Ouagadougou, a close ally of former President Blaise Compaoré, has been named the country's new leader, the state television reports. Baghdad, 2 suicide bombers targeted Iraqi police checkpoints at a commercial area in central Baghdad during rush hour tours and killed at least 21 people, officials said. Federal authorities thinking a friend of Dylan Booth, the suspect in the Charleston church massacre, may have known about the shooting before or after it but didn't report the crime. The Obama administration has yet to agree in a request from human rights groups that the President Obama meet with the persecuted Chinese activist Senator and his Chinese counterpart state visited Washington next week. Demonic creation. The latest development says European governments must cope with huge number of people moving across Europe as the person for is clear kept migrants out. Pope Francis raised the crowd as he arrives in Bosnia and Herzegovina in 2015. Further defections of Corbyn as Labour MPs approach Lib Democrats. Corbyn planned on disrupting Tory party governments. Labour Northern has called on Labour MPs to quit the party. Jeremy Corbyn and Diana Abbott were lovers in the 1970s. Britain's head of domestic intelligence has warned that the level of terror spotted against Britain is at a science level of more than 3 decades. San Antonio, the U.S. Army will hold a preliminary hearing on Thursday in the desertion case of Sergeant Bo Bergdahl, former prisoner of war in Afghanistan who was held for 5 years before being stopped in 2014 for 5 Taliban leaders. Florida police arrest women at home filled with thousands of bladed weapons. McClenny, Florida, the parents of the missing Florida toddler been arrested on drug charges as Baker County Sheriff Joey Dobson said 25-year-old Loretta Laura Martin and was arrested with an at a motel moments after 42-year-old Chris was also arrested. Honolulu, Kiota Kaneso doesn't have much than an 18-foot check on a Honolulu sidewalk she calls home, but she's grateful for her furniture and propane stove. Futures laws investors bet Fed won't raise interest rates. China might force the companies holding over U.S. data as the country wants U.S. tech companies to agree to a number of measures that could force them to hand over use of data to the government. American household incomes lost ground last year as the poverty rate remained flat inside the U.S. economic convention against the gains for many Americans 5 years after the 2007-2009 recession. Expedia has received its acquisition in Orbitz Worldwide Incorporated as antitrust officials in the United States have given her approval. Everyone knows that climate change is scary stuff, but the reality is not truly sinking into what the news that global warming is liable to be extinct anyway, badly inconvenience the reindeer, caribou, and the Atlantic chaser to the North Pole. Washington, the first manned flight of the ambitious-oriented spacecraft that will help humans land on Mars under distant worlds, may be delayed in 2 years to 2023, the U.S. Space Agency announced. London, in another 10 years, dealing with the record of the world's largest number of premature deaths due to air pollution among all biggest cities in the world. A new study confirms that previous observations of 2 black holes in the Virgo constellation that appear to be close to collision. The ability of human heart tissues to regenerate after an injury is minimal, however. FCSTL1 protein that is normally found in the epicardial region of the heart has now been found to induce regeneration of muscles after a heart attack. A new addition to published corrections of this report trials in prestigious medical journal, the BMJ, has published a study showing that the popular antiperspirant of the vaccine is neither safe. Researchers have established for the first time the link between the bovine leukemia virus and human breast cancer. Bovine leukemia virus infects blood cells and memory tissues of data of dairy and beef cattle. Stockholm, a 3-year-old girl with type 2 diabetes, one of the youngest people that ever developed the disease, recovered after 6 months of treatment over the hope that the rest of the numbers of children suffering from the condition would be reversed. Peter Channel News Time, 9:05. Time now for a sports report here. The Boston Red Sox defeat the Baltimore Orioles at Camden Yards 10-1, while the New England Revolution edged out the New York Red Bull last night at Gillette Stadium 2-1. Sox 7-9. Friday at the beginning of a 3-game series against the Toronto Blue Jays. World number 3 in Dan Adams will get a surprise call from Great Britain's Davis Cup semifinals against Australia in Glasgow. The month is spent over not in County Astros, 7-10 loss of the month in the blowout fashion despite a Dallas Keuchel on the mound. The deflator, aka Jim Down, is coming back to work for the New England Patriots co-worker John just after a 4-month suspension. Peter Channel News Time, 9:05 here on this. Thursday morning here, and it is time now for a Trevor report here. And starting you off out in Rhode Island here, where 146 of the southbound side sold from Lincoln all the way up to downtown Providence here. 95 on the northbound side sold for the Pawtucket area. That is because we got some accidents in Pawtucket here on 95 on the southbound side around the Pawtucket area, so expect delays on the northbound side of 95 for Pawtucket, while 95 southbound is sold from Pawtucket S-curves all the way out to downtown Providence here. 95 on the northbound side sold from Route 37 in Crescent all the way out to downtown Providence here. Route 6 Young Nectar sold from Route 6 all the way to 95 in downtown Providence here. 195 on the westbound side sold from East Providence all the way to downtown Providence here. 295 looking good from Warwick all the way to Attleboro here. One and Sidewalk Bridges are looking good. 20 looking from Gordon to Falmouth. Route 6 looking from Santa Gomorrah way to Orleans here. 95 and 24 are slow from Kent to the Route 128 there. 128 on the southbound side of this slow from 95 in Kent all the way out to Route 138 here. Route 3 to the northbound side it is slow from Weymouth all the way up to the Braintree split. South Face Express on the northbound side it is slow from the Braintree split all the way up to the Mass Pike here. Route 495 on the northbound side so from Milford all the way up to the Mass Pike and Route 9 in Westboro here. Mass Pike on the eastbound side it is so from 495 in Westboro all the way out to Route 9 in Freeman hit brakes again from Route 30 in Freeman and Natick all the way out to the Prude Tunnel here. Mass Pike on the westbound side it is slow from Logan Airport all the way out to South Boston here. Tipperdale Tunnel on the southbound side it is slow from the Zakin Bridge all the way to the Mass Pike. Northbound side it is looking good here. 700 Tunnel it's slow. Callan Tunnel is looking good here. 120 on the northbound side so for Route 1 in Norwood all the way out to Route 20 in Waltham here. 120 on the southbound side so for Breaded all the way out to Waltham here. Route 2 in the westbound side so for the Lexington Stretch. Route 2 so for Belmont all the way out to Cambridge here. 93 to the southbound side is so from Stoughton all the way out to the Zakin Bridge here. With 93 to the northbound side good. Slow from Stoughton all the way out to Route 120 red in here. And 93 to the southbound side so from Wilmington all the way out to Route 128 here. 128 southbound got an accident in Linfield and another accident in Redden. So expect some delays here. Out in Worcester 298 in the eastbound side we have an accident here in Northborough. So expect some delays here. 290 in the eastbound side, so before Route 9 in Worcester here. Route 2 in the eastbound side, so from Barber all the way out to Route 485. 485 in the northbound side, so from Route 2 Littleton to Route 190, doing an accident. 495 Littleton to Route 190, so expect delays here. Route 3 to the southbound side, so from 62 in Bedford to Route 128. And Route 3 also so from 495 and Low all the way up to Billerica here. 195 southbound, so from Tewksbury all the way out to Westford here. 95 300 northbound side, so from Andover all the way up to after 495 here. 495 southbound, so from Lawrence all the way up to after Route 93 in Lawrence here. Up in New Hampshire here, the Everett Turnpike is slow around the Manchester area here. Hampton tolls in the both ends a little slow here, and the main turnpike's looking good from York to Augusta via Portland here. Okay, look at that MBTA alerts here. On the subway system, it's looking good. Commuter rail, it is looking good. And on the boats, ferries on. Hingham and Hull ferry trips will be ran about 14 days due to scheduled log on bridge constructed at 3 to 8 minutes of travel. Peter Cheldusab is out 9-10 on this. Thursday morning here, time out for weather report here for today. Sescott, about 84 degrees. Cowboy becoming southwest about 5 to 7 miles on the afternoon. Here, tank. Patchmark after 2 a.m. was Chris Scott about 56 degrees. Southwest about 5 miles coming to the deer. Friday, Patchmark for 8 a.m. was Sescott, about 84 degrees. Cowboy becoming southwest about 5 to 7 miles on the afternoon. Friday night, Patchmark after 3 a.m. was most Chris Scott about 59 degrees and southwest about 5 miles coming to the deer. Saturday, Patchmark for 9 a.m. was most Sescott, about 79 degrees and southwest about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Saturday night, Patchmark after 11 p.m. was Podcast Scott about 61 degrees. Sunday, Patchmark for 9 a.m. was Podcast about 76 degrees. Saturday night, Podcast got about 54 degrees. Monday, both sides got about 68 degrees. Monday night, Patchmark after 4 a.m. was Podcast got about 34 degrees. Tuesday, Patchmark was Podcast got about 68 degrees. Tuesday, both sides got about 55 degrees. And for Wednesday, Chester shots, Podcast got about 70 degrees. And chest space to 30%. Not temperature, Saturday, first guy, 73 degrees. And humidity, 74%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel. Morning news on this. Thursday morning, Thursday 17, 2015, BC. Good morning, goodbye, noon time for a noon report.